My video for October the 17th, 2018, video number 2878, is entitled Solutions to Seemingly Insoluble Problems. Everyone in their right mind would like to see viable solutions to the problems faced by human civilization here on planet Earth. Of course, even understanding what the problems really are is, in fact, the biggest problem of all. We may be aware of the weather modification, the air, water, and soil pollution, the political corruption, and even the economic challenges we face. But, in my opinion, these are all symptoms. In order to fix the mess, we must go to the root of these issues. Many do not like it when I say the problem is higher than merely human frailty. Humanity fails because we have been intentionally dumbed down. Our supposedly useless DNA is not useless. Codons were intentionally turned off in order to enslave us. This is the real crime against humanity, against life itself. I was raised to believe that God is love, and I was convinced that was true most of my life. If it were true, why would dark forces have been allowed to wreak so much havoc here or anywhere? Some say it's because God gave us free will. Really? Give me a break. If we really had such a thing, few of us would have chosen to come to this God-forsaken planet. At least not if we were fully informed ahead of time. Solution? It's been said that problems cannot be solved with the same level of consciousness that created them. Will we wake up? Our survival depends on it. I know some of you will say, Ron, you keep harping on the same things over and over and over again. And you're right. I do. Because I look at information on the internet that has a wide range of finger pointing and apparent solutions. Some see Donald Trump as the solution to the problem. They say he's going to drain the swamp. Well, Obama was supposed to give us change we could believe in. I don't see any changes yet. I'm sorry, but I don't see them. I see a smokescreen that's been put up to make us think that we are actually going to bring real change to the world. That won't happen until whatever the demonic entities may be. And by demonic entities, I'm not talking just about the insane humanity and the leaders in the insane humanity. I'm talking about a higher level than humanity. Something that is between the real creator and this manipulated creation we call Earth. And perhaps it's not just Earth, perhaps there are other places that have been equally manipulated. They say as above, so below. Well, if that was reversed, as below, so above, then everything is corrupted. Because obviously, to me, the Earth is a corrupted planet. It is, as I said in a recent video, a planet of lies. Deception is not just a little problem. It is the problem. We have been deceived. Yes, I had a program for a long time called Be Not Deceived. I honestly believe that the deception was a religious deception. And it certainly, that plays a role in it, the religious deception. But it's bigger than just religion. It's bigger than politics. And of course, those are the subjects we're not supposed to talk about, right? Religion and politics, because everybody has their own opinion on what the truth is. And all we end up doing is butting heads if we try to discuss them, because we don't find any way of reconciling differences if we're going to be actually looking at the problems and trying to get to the root cause. I know. See, even that is insanity. Don't talk about the things that actually matter. Does the economy matter? Yeah, the economy has been the tool of enslavement, giving slaves money, paying them for the work that they were doing as slaves, forced by whips and chains and shackles, but now apparently free, but really not. Really, it was just a more sophisticated form of enslavement. And we have all been victimized by it. I'd like to see humanity awaken. I'd like to see us come together and look at the problems and find a solution that builds bridges rather than one that continues to separate everything away from the center. We get diverted over here and over there, and everything is a diversion. TV is a diversion. Even the internet is a diversion. All of the media is a diversion. Our schools are a diversion. The economic system is a diversion. The government is a diversion. Everything diverts us from the problem that we first have to resolve within ourselves. We have to come to a place within ourselves where we ask, who am I really? Are we really eternal beings that keep coming back and getting recycled over and over again? I do believe that that's true. Can I prove it? Of course, as I've said in other videos, no, I can't prove anything. I am left with a lot of questions, and people that claim to have answers often completely contradict each other, and yet they do a pretty good job of focusing on the problem and saying the solution is to elect a different president, the solution is to get rid of all religion, the solution is to stop the media from lying, so that all of these things only show how insoluble the problems we face really are, and how difficult it is to find solutions. We can't do that without communication. We can't do that without knowing the truth. The old saying, again, I keep repeating, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And someone added it, but first it will piss you off. Indeed, it should piss us all off. We've been lied to, and we've been the scapegoat for problems that were caused at a higher level than human existence. We are the victims of the problem. Now, we can't get out of victimization by playing the role of the victim. We have to realize we are more than just victims. We have to somehow get our innate abilities turned back on and refocused. And only a loving attitude and a loving outlook can produce that. We have to be willing to communicate, and to communicate within ourselves, have an inner dialogue that says, what am I doing here? What's my purpose? Can I find a way to repair and actually heal the brokenness that I suffer and that everybody else is suffering as well? I had a new friend request, and I looked at the friend request, and there was this saying on the friend request: I really fucking hate my life. Right now, I swear I am either going to snap or end up in the fucking hospital because of people. No, it's not because of people. People are not the problem. The problem is the Creator does not take responsibility for creation. I know people don't like that, but that's the real truth as I see it. Thank you for listening. and namaste.